Liverpool ready to sign Diogo Jota's replacement, a 100-goal scorer. Attention, Liverpool suffers a devastating blow in contract negotiations. Liverpool could make Nunez unstoppable with a £100 million signing. Welcome, Liverpool fan. Come check out the latest news from the greatest club in the world. Let's jump into the video. Liverpool is closely monitoring a possible replacement for Diogo Jota, with Jonathan David from Lille emerging as the top target, according to Interlive. Jota's physical issues have resurfaced, with the Portuguese striker facing another spell on the sidelines. Unfortunately, Jota has a history of injuries, and his aggressive playing style often exposes him to heavy tackles and hits during matches. This was evident again in Liverpool's recent 2-1 victory over Chelsea, where Jota was brought down by Tosin while making his way toward the goal. Under Slot's management, Jota and Nunez have been rotating the forward position, but the Dutch manager's insistence on Nunez's need for improvement, coupled with Jota's injury record, has Liverpool searching for a new offensive option for the future. Jonathan David, a 24-year-old Canadian striker, has long been linked to speculation about a move away from League One, and this is not the first time he has caught the attention of the Merseyside club. In 2020, he was considered before the Reds opted to sign Jota instead. Now, a transfer for David to Anfield is once again a possibility. During the summer transfer window, Liverpool showed strong interest in the forward, but he ultimately remained with Lille. David's contract with Lille is set to expire at the end of the season, a situation similar to Liverpool's contract scenarios with Mohamed Salah, Virgil van Dijk, and Trent Alexander-Arnold. However, unlike the Reds trio, it is almost certain that David will leave the French club, with Liverpool emerging as an ideal destination. With significant contracts possibly being negotiated for Salah, Van Dijk, and Trent, sporting director Richard Hughes will be alert to any chance of conserving resources over the next 12 months. On the Debrief podcast, Fabrizio Romano revealed earlier this month that he believes David will leave Lille as a free agent at the season's end. According to Romano, the player considers various factors beyond financials, including the club's project and coaching team, and will not be making a final decision just yet. David will evaluate his options, but there is a strong expectation that he will exit Lille as a free agent. Why does Liverpool want Jonathan David? Scoring 2 goals against Real Madrid in the Champions League can boost any player's chances of becoming a Reds target. Beyond his recent performances, David boasts an impressive goal-scoring record. Since joining Lille from Genk in Belgium in 2020, he has scored 92 goals in 197 games, including 8 goals in 14 appearances this season. He's extremely quick, using his speed and intelligence to create serious problems for opposing defenses, attributes that Slot values highly in his setup. If he can replicate this form at Anfield, David would undoubtedly be a major success at Liverpool. Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk have been key pillars of the Liverpool squad that has won all major trophies in recent years. However, the club is currently more concerned about Trent Alexander-Arnold's future. Liverpool should be celebrating their position at the top of the Premier League table and their promising start in the Champions League this season. Yet, headlines about the potential departure of some of their biggest stars are creating uncertainties in Merseyside. Alexander-Arnold, now 26, will be free to negotiate with clubs outside England starting in January, and Real Madrid is already planning to make an offer should he not renew his contract with the Reds. The Spanish club is convinced that Alexander-Arnold won't sign an extension with Liverpool and believes they can bring him to the Santiago Bernabeu next summer on a free transfer. According to Caught Offside, Liverpool has offered the right back a substantial contract in an attempt to secure his stay. However, the latest news from the player's camp isn't encouraging. He seems far from an agreement to renew with the club. It's believed that the chances of Alexander-Arnold staying in Merseyside are now minimal, and the likelihood of him joining Real Madrid next summer grows by the day. Liverpool is still trying to negotiate, as losing a local talent at the peak of his career would be a blow to the owner's image. Meanwhile, Real Madrid has already identified him as a priority target and remains confident an agreement will be reached. The Spanish club has held positive talks with the player and his representatives, believing they have received the green light from Alexander-Arnold to move forward with negotiations. Although there were rumors about a possible transfer as early as January, the most likely scenario is that he will move to Spain next summer on a free transfer. According to transfer expert Graham Bailey, Liverpool and Arsenal are leading the race to sign Napoli's winger Kvaratskhelia, who has been a standout in Serie A in recent years. The English giants are expected to go head-to-head for the Georgian star in 2025, even though he is under contract with Napoli until 2027. This means his departure won't come cheap. Several European powerhouses are interested in the 23-year-old, but with ongoing negotiations, a robust £100 million offer would be required to persuade Napoli to let go of their star. Kvaratskhelia predominantly plays on the left flank, which raises questions about Liverpool's willingness to invest such a hefty amount in his acquisition. However, according to Spanish sources, both Barcelona and Paris Saint-Germain maintain interest in Luis Diaz, who is valued at around €75 million or roughly £62 million. If Diaz were to leave next year, that would create an opening for Liverpool to pursue Kvaratskhelia. Hailed as a phenomenon by Italian football expert Mina Rizzucchi, the dynamic winger ranks in the top 4% of all midfielders and offensive wingers in Europe's top 5 leagues over the past year, for shots taken, top 9% for progressive carries, and top 8% for successful passes per 90 minutes, according to FBref. His electrifying skills could further elevate Liverpool's performance. In Napoli's 2022-23 season, he was instrumental in their Scudetto win and was named Serie A's Player of the Season, with 14 goals and 17 assists across all competitions. While Kvaratskhelia's current contract pays him just £25,000 per week, Napoli hopes to convince him to stay with a lucrative salary offer. Liverpool, however, has greater financial power and one of Europe's most exciting projects. The arrival of the Georgian star at Anfield could elevate his career to a new level, allowing him to shine and enhance the performances of his teammates. He could be the missing piece to unlock Darwin Núñez's full potential, whose recent improvements in movement and game intelligence indicate a bright future at Liverpool. With his speed and magical ball handling, Kvaratskhelia could create serious problems for opponents, acting almost like a supercharged version of Luis Diaz. Liverpool could become an offensive powerhouse, with the interchangeability and incisiveness of the forwards creating opportunities to disorient rival defenses. If Salah renews his contract and takes on the role of playmaker, Liverpool could become an even more dangerous force. With Arsenal also interested in Kvaratskhelia, Liverpool may need to act quickly to secure this rare, possibly once-in-a-decade opportunity. What do you, Liverpool fans, think of this potential signing of Kvaratskhelia? Do you believe he would fit well in Slot's squad? Comment below with your opinion. Thank you for watching and see you next time.